behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
All right, everybody, it's Palm Mash TV time again. We're glad that you could join us again today. Got a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, if you subscribe and hit the bell on YouTube, you'll be able to get our latest interviews sent to you whenever they become available. And don't forget about the comments section. We love to hear from you there as well. And we have Facebook, of course, facebook.com/PalmMashTV. And you can like the page, inbox us, comment and everything you see, and we hope to hear from you there. And of course, you can use good old-fashioned email. That's palmmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you so happen to be a band or solo artist that would like to be on our show, or if you're just simply a fan, we can accept email from you too. And all this will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a moment, we have Stewart Brodan. He's from Easton, Pennsylvania, and he's a Howard Stern tribute, but he can also sing as well. And I think you're really going to like him, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, here's a quick word from ClickJam. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
All right, it's time for our interview time as promised, and with us from Easton, Pennsylvania, we have Stewart Brodan. And he's not only a Howard Stern tribute, but he can sing as well, so we'll spend a few minutes with him. Thanks for coming on the show, Stewart.
Hey, Bubba Reba. Oh, how you doing? Hey now, Bubba Boy.
Well, tell us a little bit about it, because obviously you do look somewhat like Howard Stern. How did that start for you? Did somebody just notice that you were, and you just went from there? Or?
That's pretty much it. Like, everywhere I go, people kept saying Howard, Howard, and there was an audition for the David Letterman show out near where I lived.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they have stupid pet tricks or stupid human tricks.
Mm-hmm.
So I auditioned, going up as a Howard Stern impersonator. I didn't get to be on a show, but somebody from the Ricky Lake show was in the audience. They saw me, so they contacted me through Letterman's people, and then instead of Letterman, I got to be on the Ricky Lake show. And from there you meet people and they network. One thing leads to another. Somebody hired me, a couple of people hired me to do TV commercials as Howard Stern. And let's see, from Ricky Lake to Regis and Kelly to MTV to wherever else they'll let me on a stage. I mean, I've been on stage both in New York City and Las Vegas, doing shows as Howard Stern. And of course, I get hired for anything from private parties to corporate functions, or emceeing a corporate function, or being like a celebrity roast at somebody's birthday party or retirement party. And what really helps is, just like the real Howard Stern, I too host both a radio show and a TV show. There's some slight differences, of course. On my radio show, I mostly play music. I talk about the music and stuff like that. And on the TV show, I show people's independent short films and music videos, and I'm seen in several cities in this country as well as overseas.
Well,
and I also make independent short films myself too.
Go ahead.
As a matter of fact, I'm working on another TV show right now called Double or Nothing, and it's a semi-reality show. It focuses on the life of a fellow who's trying to balance both career, his private life, and his day job, his career as a celebrity impersonator, and he starts a cable TV show using celebrity impersonators.
Well, that'll be quite a show. Is that like on Roku, or is it on like major networks, or?
I have an investor, and we're looking to shop it to Netflix as soon as we start getting things going, which should start in June, I hope.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody checks that out. I'm sure it'll be a great show. Um, what are some of the celebrities that you kind of looked up to? Back then. I mean, were there any celebrities you enjoyed looking up to there?
Well, I'm sure most people think that since I impersonate Stone, that I I must be infatuated. No, I'm not. Uh, Growing up, I mean, sitting watching television with my parents, I looked at the people like Rowan and Martin's Laughing or the Dean Martin Variety Hour, and you know, I guess Benny Hill, like a lot of people, Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole life hasn't been all comedy. I mean, I like some of the dramas too. I mean, believe it or not, as a kid, I used to watch shows like Perry Mason, and
Mm-hmm.
in more recent years, the West Wing.
Mm.
Um, in fact, the first I made a pilot for my TV show Double or Nothing, and the first part of it was inspired by the West Wing. I mixed both drama and comedy in my newer TV show.
Mm. Yeah, those shows are pretty good. I mean, I remember even when I was a kid, I watched Rowan and Martin's Life, and I always got a big kick out of that show, especially Artie Johnson. So
Very interesting.
yeah, that's it. um, let's
What
see.
else can I tell you about my wonderful life?
Yeah. As far as your music goes, do you have any of that stuff on streaming that people can check out? Maybe you could talk to us about that.
Oh, sure. Actually, some people they got so infatuated with my music to put up some of my singles and some songs from my first album up on YouTube. My first album is called Self-Made Man, and one of the songs they put up was called All in a Fast Day's Work. Another one's called Peace of Mind, and they put up my single. I guess I'll have to do it myself, and a project that I did with some other musicians way back when. I called the project The Desert Flies, and it has two members from MCA Recording Artists, the Catholic Girls, the bass player from the Skulls, who they all toured nationally, and so one of the songs from that is called "Sing Right Out of My Heart." That's up on YouTube also.
Mm.
So, usually you're supposed to complain when someone puts your music up, but I mean, I'm such an obscure artist. I'm not insulted. I'm flattered.
And you can get a lot of that stuff on the streaming sites, like iTunes and Amazon and so forth.
Oh yeah, on my webpage, Brodian.com, there's a link to one of the music sites that has my music on it.
Okay. All right, well, get out there and get his music. I know we love you for that. And speaking of your music, we're getting ready to watch this video. I know it was recorded live. What's the title of this song? If there's a story behind it, or?
It's called Spin Spin. In fact, in the video, I tell the story behind it, so let the video play on.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll watch that in just a minute. But Stewart, we thank you for coming on the show. We'd love to have you back again sometime. So if you have something new to plug, maybe we'll have you on again.
Hey, anytime. I will always make time for your show. Promise.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. You made my day, Stewart.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here's Stewart Brodan with Spin Spin. I think you said the name of it was, and we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.
A lot of people tell me that I look like, of all people, Howard Stern. As coincidence would have it, just like the real Howard Stern, I just happen to be in the exact same business. Back home in Pennsylvania, I host a weekly radio show where I play independent music, and I also host a cable television show where I show people's independent short films and music videos. But enough about the show, let's get to music here. This is a song that came to me in a dream. I dreamt that they found some old lost Beatles recording, and they were playing it on the radio. So when I woke up, went straight to the guitar, tried to play it, couldn't, so I transposed it to piano. It's called Spin Spin. All right. Dancing with my girl, she's rather thin. Dance her right into a spin. Dancing with my girl just like a top. Dance all night and never stop. Spin, 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 spin. Dancing with my girl, she's like a dream. Dancing with there's fun it seems. Dancing with my girl just like a top. Dance all night and never stop. Spin, 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 spin again. She's rather thin, dancing with there's fun it seems. Dancing with my girl just like a top. Dance all night and never stop. Spin, 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 spin again. Thank you very much.